Alright, we're going to start from scratch. Try to assemble this 2017 Yamaha YFZ450R. Need a shift drum, shift fork, holders, dials, or whatever you want to call them, and the actual shift forks. It's always good to check to see if there's any wear on the inside of your shift forks, as well as right here. You can see there's a little bit of wear right there, but that's nothing that's going to cause any issues. They all look good. Alright, if I remember correctly, let's put our shift cam in place. We're going to install. Gotta make sure it gets in there to the groove. And it's got to fit in the bottom of the shift cam. Got his own little spot. You'll line up the hole right there. And there's the other one. Doop. This is the one for this side over here. Now, always use some good assembly lube. I prefer the Lucas. Being a little stubborn. Come on out. Don't be shy. just going to pop right out of there. Maybe I should do one side at a time. About to trade you in for a newer bottle. There you go. Just make sure it seats. Put some on the end of it there. Alright. They both went into place. When you get your shift cam and your shift forks in place, it's always good to just check the movement. You can manually check, make sure it's. Next thing, oil pickup tube. This requires a little Loctite. Just a little bit, nothing serious. I'm gonna set it in place. Verify I didn't wipe all my Loctite off. Now we're going to get a torque wrench. Oil strainer bolt, 7.2 foot-pounds. I knew I was going to find that little bastard. Alright. It's set on 7.3, but if you watch, I can actually let me run it up here. Just make sure you don't hold the socket while you're doing it. You don't want to distort your. There we go. Alright. I'll leave you there. I might need you in a minute. Alright, you want to make sure your O-ring, damn needle nose, your guide and your O-ring are in place where it matches up to the other side of the case. Alright, need a crankshaft. More assembly loop. There's that. You guys ever been in the parts house, AutoZone or O'Reilly's, and they got that display set up? You spin it. I think it's a Lucas display actually. It does something like that. That's why I like that assembly loop. There's some good stuff. Alright. See, we got our crankshaft in, transmission. Make sure there's nothing else we're missing. I'm sure there is, but for right now I don't see it. So we're gonna go with what we got. I'm gonna set leave my assembly loop tipped over so it's not so damn hard to get it to come out next time. I want to scratch that up. Hopefully it won't come apart. Now, other side, it's time this is the exact same stuff that you get if you buy what they call Yamaha Bond or Honda Bond. Same stuff, but you can get it from O'Reilly's, AutoZone, Napa. Any of them carry that stuff. Make sure your surface is clean. And dry. You don't want it to be wet or oily. Do not attempt to do this with gloves on. But damn it, it's too much. Get a start. See if you can get a bead going. At the factory they got a damn machine that does this, but I'm not that lucky. So we're gonna just do it this way. so I'm not going to go all the way around just yet. And it's like sitting there dealing with a damn bead. So I'll start up here. All you need is a thin layer. There is such thing as putting too much of this stuff on. And in some places I actually did. Any excess, I'm going to put it over here on the other side where I didn't go. Technically we don't have to put it right here. But I do. Actually, I think this area right here is supposed to be sealed on this particular one. Basically, anywhere you see a real shiny surface, shit, I messed up. I'm gonna get this stuff on everything before it's over with. I've only built like well over 1,000 motors in my lifetime, but I've never done one with a camera in my face, so y'all bear with me. Alright, this little area right here, oil passes through that. So we want to be careful not to get any of this down in that hole, because trust me, it will. Jack some stuff up. And if y'all think y'all can replace this with like some of that blue glue or the orange gasket maker, huge mistake. It gets into the oil passage, it swells up, and it'll actually block the oil passage on the motors if you use it on them. It's more for valve covers on car engines. The very first motor I built was a 200 three-wheeler motor, 84 ES engine. And I actually used blue glue on the head and the valve cover, and it got into the oil passage, swelled up, clogged it, seized the cam in the engine. Alright. The worst part is I put another cam in it, seized that one up too, before I realized what was causing the issue. I was like 12 years old, 13, I don't know, I was young. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'll get this crap off my hands. got a dental pick. And what we're going to do is we're going to clean up some of the excess that's down in the hole. Y'all notice I didn't put this on that side over there. I'm actually going to flip this over and stick it on there. Not the other way around. It's easier to get to this because I don't have all the crankshaft and the transmission to maneuver around. Alright. I'm sure I'm screwing something up, so y'all make sure to let me know. Let's see. There's actually an O-ring that goes right there. It's actually over here. And this is where the center crankcase bolt goes from the outside. Alright, it looks like we got it. If you notice on here, this passage, it actually connects to right here. So right in the middle of that, this stuff's not needed. Probably been a good idea to check that on the front end, huh? It's not going to hurt anything, but we're just going to make sure, because I don't want to get it in the oil passage. It ain't got to be perfect. You want to wait till this stuff's kind of semi-tacky before you transfer it over. What I do is I pick it up and hold it at an angle and make sure that it's got coverage on every part of the mating surface. We're going to turn it over. Try not to drop it. Line it up. I think we need to give it a little bit of tap. All I'm doing right here is I'm finding screws that will barely fit. We're going to apply some pressure. Now it's the two halves are starting to touch. That's good. The reason why I don't, some of y'all probably wondering why I don't lay my screws out, you know, like these go there or whatever, is because when you, for one, all the ones on the inside of the motor are going to be shinier, like this one that goes in here somewhere. You see that? See that little mark right there? I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's about right there. Is 3/4 of an inch, ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch is how far the bolts are going to stick out. So tight. Maybe that goes there. Yes, sir. Nope. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'm getting good. I don't know if y'all can see it, but how the bolts will stick out roughly the same distance. They're all going to be like that. So I don't sit here turning the ratchet for a month of Sundays. I'm going to use this to run them down. But I'm not going to tighten them. Alright, so now I want to torque it. It's 5mm, but you want to use this one. Will actually throw off your torque. It won't be right, so you don't want to use a thin one. You want something that's real solid. However, this one, there's a couple, I'm afraid, I don't know, maybe it's just that one. Yeah, that's one right here. And I think this one right here, we're going to use this on. Just have to torque it a little bit more to be safe. Verify the crankcase torque specs. It's 8.7 foot-pounds. So this is inch-pounds. Damn it, I got some oil on it. Damn. Assembly lube wants to lube everything but where I want it to go. Anyway. The reason why I switched over to inch-pounds is because I changed the unit here. Go back to foot-pounds. I need 8.7, but I can't change the small digit with this. At least I ain't figured it out yet. Maybe you can. So I go to inch-pounds. See, I'm close. But that's it. There you go. So 8.7. Crisscross across the cases. Don't start on one side and just go all the way around. It's not good for it.